I'm not on the dating apps, I'm not. I am on Zillow, which is sort of the same thing. Zillow's the real estate app, if you're not familiar. I use it to relate to my friends who are on the apps. They'll be complaining about dates. This guy looked nothing like his photos. I'm like, girl, you're telling me. I saw this 2-bedroom the other day. I show up, it's a 1-bedroom plus den, not the same thing. Catfish right there. Zillow's my favorite app because whenever I go to someone's house that's better than mine, I always pull it up to look for flaws. I'm like, wow, school system neighborhood is trash. Those kids about to be dumb as fuck, bro. One of my best friends is gay, he's on Grindr, and someone the other day sent me a screenshot of his Grindr profile. Turns out the main picture he's been using on there is a photo of me and him. And I'm very flattered, but shouldn't I get a kickback from this or something? I mean, I feel entitled to some compensation. And I'm not gay, but now I'm curious. What are our stats? What are we pulling? My ego's invested. Because at this point, that's not his dick, that's our dick. We're a team, These guys might turn me, though. He's been showing me these messages gay men are sending. They hit on you well. They use adjectives. It's nice, Someone called my eyes mesmerizing. My heart fluttered. I felt something, okay? Because women stink at hitting on men. Girl hit me the other day. This is their big line. Hello. Try harder. These dudes are about to snatch me up. If someone in here calls me stunning, I'll suck a dick. I'm that close. I am right there. Just want to be appreciated, A lot of people are mad right now at Bud Light because they put a transgender rights activist in some of their cans, because we all know Bud Light drinkers are very open-minded people. Whenever I see a guy drinking a Bud Light, my first thought is, now there's someone who uses pronouns correctly. That's what I think, yeah. Every time, Now look, I'm not saying all people who drink Bud Light are transphobic. Of course not. But I think people who are transphobic definitely drink Bud Light. I think that's pretty one-to-one. Now, one individual had made a crazy response video to this, which was so surprising because this guy's known for being level-headed. Kid Rock. Yeah. The video starts like this. He's facing away from the camera. He's wearing a MAGA hat. He turns around dramatically, and he's like, Grandpa's feeling a little frisky today. I was like, is this his sex tape? I don't know what this is. And then he pulls out a machine gun. I'm like, it's definitely a sex tape. And that's as far as I got because I came, but I think you know what happens next. I think you know. I think of myself as a pretty liberal and progressive guy, but I recently went to LA for the first time, and I see why people find that annoying. I was at a coffee shop, and they asked for my milk preference, so I said whole, and they're like, oh, we only have natural oat or soy? And for some reason in that moment, my first thought was, man, I think I hate gay people. And that's not true at all. It's not true. I just felt like lashing out at something progressive, And I think that's how bigotry got started. I think a guy from the South visited California for the first time, asked for a straw, they handed him a paper one, and he's just like, women aren't people. And then he went home and he just passed it down, generation to generation, I was scared to do that one in Boys Town, but it worked. You ever have something happen to you that's not racist, but not great? I had two situations happen. I was at brunch, and the server was writing off all the specials. She gets to one, she goes, oh, we have a Korean dish. And then she looks at me, and she goes, very spicy. First of all, wrong Asian, I think she saw me, she's like, close enough, they love it, Now, the same day, I'm doing a private comedy show at an Applebee's. Because things are going well. And before the show started, I'm in the corner applying to jobs. And the chef comes up to me, which, by the way, I don't know if chef is the right term at Applebee's. That seems a bit strong, you know? Could have been the garbage man, for all I know. I don't know. He was wearing all white. He looked official. He comes up to me and goes, hey, have you had the ice cream yet? I was like, oh, I was about to try it. Well, he's like, you know, it has turmeric in it, so. Think you'll like it. And I was furious because it was fucking delicious. I was like, how did he know? This guy's killing it with racist tips. He knows everything. I'm a millennial, and I don't know if any other millennials feel like this, but I hate Gen Z. No, not because they all have more followers than me, that's upsetting, but because they really exposed our generation for not really doing shit while things collapsed. Because millennials, our big thing is to blame our parents. Like, man, these old people fucked everything up. It's too late. Why try? And then Gen Z comes along, they start marching, passing legislation, canceling shit. I'm like, yo, chill out. We haven't been doing anything. We haven't done shit. We could have been doing stuff the whole time. All we do is just complain about Social Security. That's the whole thing. I remember being 6 years old, like, Social Security is fucked. Can't believe they let this happen. I don't even know what it is, to be honest. If you had a gun to my mother's head and you're like, tell us about Social Security or she dies, I'm like, you can shoot her now. I don't want to give her any hope, you know? But that means I've just been complaining about something I don't even understand, which is how I know I'm an American. That's our thing, you know? And now Gen Z comes along, they're like, you know, you can complain and take action. I'm like, look, you're new here. All we do is post a different colored square and keep it moving. That's what we do, yeah. That's activism, you know? It's tough dating out here in 2023, man. Vibrators are getting out of control. I was at a girl's place once, she pulled one out, she plugged it into the wall. And the lights flickered, and I was like, I have to go home, thank you so much. Got the fuck out of there, you kidding me? You're fucking with a power grid at that point, what chance do I have? That's AC power, I can't compete with that. I should have known it was a bad sign because it was one of those 3-prong plugs. I was like, hey, this is a Tesla charger, okay? It belongs outside. The cord was orange. I'm like, what gauge is this? This is industrial, you know? I dated a white yoga instructor. You know how embarrassing? What the fuck, man? What kind of evil laugh was that, dude? That was terrifying. I don't even think that was a real person. Did you hear that, or was that? I think that's her father, dude. I'll be honest. That fucked me up. Holy shit. Scared me. No, I dated a white yoga instructor. You know how embarrassing it is to date someone who knows more about your culture than you? I felt like an idiot. Every time we'd hang out, I'd have to like come in with a fact so I could feel like I knew something, you know? I was very proud of myself one day. I was like, did you know Hinduism is the world's 3rd largest religion? Yeah, and she's like, I know, it's crazy. Which denomination do you belong to? I was like, oh fuck, follow us. Jesus, I didn't study. She's like, let me guess, you probably practice Smartism. I'm like, Smartism? I'm pretty confident it's not that one. That's real, by the way. There's a sect in Hinduism called Smartism. That's pretty cocky even for Indian people. Like, look, we're smart as fuck, check the name. That'd be like a Catholic sect called Touchism. Like, look, we all know it's your thing, but be a little subtle about it, you know? It's a bit on the nose. Or in the ass, whatever you prefer. Guys, my name's Vik Pandya. You've been great. Thank you so much.